guys, welcome back to the Dance of Evolving. I am super excited about today's content. I'm actually going to be uploading 2 different videos today. This one will be about, some journal writing and even just reflecting if you don't prefer journal writing, but some reflecting, and then a meditation will be attached to it. So this will be a great thing for you if you find that sometimes your thoughts lead you to stress and anxiety, or you find that your thoughts are wandering and they take over your day. A lot of times this would happen to me and I didn't even realize it. And the more that you learn to master yourself, meaning that you are in line with yourself and you're aware of how you're feeling, because it's funny, your personality is how you think and how you act and how you feel. And our thoughts gain momentum, and when we are not really truly aware of our thoughts and what they do to us, and that our thoughts are not who we are, we can become slaves to our thoughts, and then our personality actually turns into someone who we are actually not. And then we start to view it's like I think I mentioned in another video, you want to catch yourself. If you can get yourself out of this, you want to catch yourself before your thoughts gain this momentum, because it's like putting a car down a hill, a steep hill, without any brakes. It's really hard to put out those fires once you give these thoughts that start in your mind so much momentum to where they begin to rule your life. The more that you listen to this meditation, the more that you focus on this and really what you're thinking and who you are, the more that you have an awareness of who you are, and even at the good, the bad, the ugly, and how you can grow from every unfolding circumstance around you, the stronger you're going to become. It's almost like it's stepping out of the victim to the victor. It's becoming the hero of your own life. And so before we start with the meditation today, first of all, it's a full moon today, August 11th. The moon's just been beautiful each night, over the last week or so. And even the storms that have happened. Last night there was a storm, the lightning, every time I woke up. It was just so beautiful. And then even today, just the sun, everything. So it's a very powerful, I feel like it's a very powerful time to be able to transform and to take the tools that you have within yourself, and this is a way to do it, to be able to journal, to stop, to reflect, to stop distracting ourselves from ourselves and digging more of a hole, but to become the victor and get us out of our own hole, and to truly live a life that we embrace and that we're excited about. And so today is really about becoming aware of any thoughts and emotions that we have, and being accepting and loving as we observe these, and remembering that mindfulness, we think about mindfulness as this bogus thing, but mindfulness isn't like having a blank mind. You don't have to sit there, and you're in meditation stance, and you don't have to have it all fluffy. You can be walking your dogs, and you can be meditating as you're listening to what I'm about to release. You can be sitting, you can be lying down. Whatever works for you. The main thing is you've taken time to focus on you. And we can become so distracted. We can abandon ourselves with addictions, with overgiving ourselves to try to find worth. And really getting to the root of it is to look at our thoughts. And so mindfulness truly is a training whereby we cultivate an awareness. And that awareness is not just what's happening just with thoughts. It's what's happening physically, mentally, and emotionally. Every emotion you have is so valid. And it's such a great tool to work through. So doing what we're practicing today is gradually going to change your perspective. And I can speak as a witness because it's changing mine. You feel like you have more choice, and you can choose how you want to relate to life instead of reacting to it. And you can look at your thoughts and your emotions rather than from them. And it's like what I said in the last week. You take the power of fighting, not you're not fighting against yourself, but you're fighting for yourself. And really thinking, can you be aware of what you're thinking and feeling without blocking that experience or getting overwhelmed by it? That's the thing too. And as you're observing these things, it's important to remember, like, be so gracious with yourself. And remember that, like, your thoughts are continually changing from one moment to the next. And you can change this momentum. To change a thought that is better than the one that's leading you to misery is a great shift in paradigm there. And your breath is always changing, your body's reacting with thoughts. So to have that awareness and to know that you're not your thoughts, even though we often think that they are, guys, you are not your thoughts at all. But can your thoughts make you healthier, and can they make you sicker? Yeah, but it all starts with an awareness. So as we work today, and this will be rather short, but just remember that your thoughts and emotions are not as fixed or as solid as you perhaps thought. In fact, they're not at all. And you can become the victor of your thoughts instead of the victim of your thoughts. And you'll start to see life and everyone through a whole new lens, and making sure that you're kind and patient with yourself. Even I've had to start again over and over and over again, sometimes with meditation and being mindful and catching myself with my thoughts, and then also forgiving myself when I find thoughts that don't serve me, when I find disbeliefs, and I really acknowledge them. So we're all different. We're all going through different things, and everything we're going through is valid, guys. But to start to really cultivate, this is a way to cultivate a love within yourself. And to truly live life is to love life and to love everything around you out of love and not out of need. And, you know, when you don't need things from other people to feel that love within, but you feel love and joy each day, it's because you are having that mindfulness and you are fighting for yourself and all of the beliefs that have kept you from feeling this authentic love and keeping you from being your authentic self. Your job here is just to truly be you, unapologetically you. So I'm going to stop rambling, but I do think what I said was very important. And even if you got the slightest bit of it and you're holding on to it, thank you. Live some life with some joy today. So we're going to get into this meditation, and I'm going to go ahead and even post some of the journal entries that I was thinking here, and I really just focused on, and you'll see here, is what thoughts have I been thinking that have been getting me off track. And I look at these from an objective point of view. And I took 3 thoughts. What are 3 thoughts that are no longer serving me? And then I really wrote those down. I was very real with those. And then I also thought, what thoughts can I replace these with that will move me forward? So that was my quick journal entry. And then even with that, I went further with, okay, with the thoughts that I'm replacing, what emotions am I feeling? How can I lean back and work through these emotions and give myself this love and be accepting with the emotions that I'm feeling? And just being aware of the emotion, even if it's anger or if it's like fear, writing down what you're afraid of, make it real, and then work through it and really think, is this something that I want to rule my life? So there's the journal entries, and now we're going to go into a quick meditation. You're not going to see a video of me anymore. You will hear my voice, and I'm just going to put a still shot of something super relaxing and some music that'll hopefully, soften your heart a bit and help your soul feel at ease. So let's do this together, guys. And also, as you're meditating, I always like to think about like a few things to kind of orient my brain, like why you were drawn to this topic in the first place, like what kind of things have you been experiencing, what emotions you associate with this topic. I think about that as well. And then when can you apply this increased mindfulness in your day-to-day life? So if you're feeling stress and anxiety and that your mind wanders and sometimes your thoughts truly can rule your day, well, this is going to help you. And then start to think, okay, well, how can I use what I'm learning during this meditation and during this journal writing? How can I use this in the workday, or when I'm working with my kids, or when I'm working with my spouse or with my friends, or just out in public? So think when you really can apply this. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. This mindfulness practice is your breathing anchor practice, where you root your awareness into the present moment, like an anchor that roots a ship to one place. This will help you to dissolve anxiety, decrease stress, and allow the body to heal in a relaxed, peaceful state. So to begin, adopt as comfortable a position as possible. It's often best to be sitting, but you can do it in any posture: standing, lying, sitting, or even walking. My guidance will assume you're sitting, but adapt the instructions to whatever posture you've chosen. Sitting with your back upright, get relaxed, with your spine following its natural curves. See if you can establish a position that feels dignified, alert, and yet relaxed. And allow your body to settle, to rest down into gravity, letting it be supported by the floor beneath you. And gently close your eyes if that's comfortable. This will help your awareness settle by lessening external distractions. Gradually, allow your awareness to gather around the sensations of your breath in your body. Where do you feel the breath most strongly? Be curious about your actual experience, letting go of what you think should be happening, and being with your experience without judgment. Now, very gently, rest your awareness with the whole torso. Can you feel your belly swelling on the in breath and subsiding on the out breath? Can you feel any movement and sensations with the breath in the sides and back of the body as well? Take the time to gradually inhabit your body a little more deeply, with a sense of kindly curiosity towards whatever you're experiencing as you breathe. Remember to be accepting of whatever's happening. Now is the time to see if you can cultivate a precise awareness of the sensations and movement of the breath in the body as they happen. Moment by moment. Be careful not to strain. Allow your awareness to be utterly receptive as it rests upon the natural movement of the breath in the body. Allow the breath to be saturated with kindness as it rocks and cradles the body, soothing any stress, pain, and discomfort you may feel. Now, become aware of any thoughts and emotions that you might be feeling. Remember that mindfulness isn't about having a blank mind. It's normal to think, and quite healing to be aware of what is going on in your mind. Mindfulness is a training whereby you cultivate awareness of yourself. This is an awareness of what is actually happening within you physically, mentally, and emotionally. So you can gradually change your perspective and feel you have more choice in how you relate to life. The ultimate goal is for you to unfold with life's events in a peaceful response and not a hectic reaction. Can you look at your thoughts and emotions rather than from the emotions themselves? Almost from a bird's eye view, can you objectively look at your thoughts above yourself, knowing that you are not your mind, and that your thoughts can be looked at with curiosity and kindness and love, and with a healing perspective? Can you be aware of what you're thinking and feeling without either blocking the experience or getting overwhelmed by it? Focus on a thought you might be having. Remember, thoughts are not facts, even though we often think they are. As you focus on this thought, think if this thought moves you forward. Does this thought reflect truly who you are in your most authentic self? Or is it a result of a story or a disbelief that your subconscious might have built? As you develop perspective on your thoughts and emotions, including the undermining ones, can you let go of being so caught up in them? Notice how your thoughts are continually changing, one moment to the next, exactly the same way your breath is always changing. Do you notice the effect that your thoughts and emotions have on your body from day to day? Your thoughts and emotions are not as fixed or as solid as you perhaps thought. Using awareness of the movement and sensations of the breath in your body as an anchor for the mind over and over again. Follow the breath all the way in and all the way out as you observe what you are thinking. Each time your awareness wanders, as it will, simply note this. This is a time to celebrate your state of consciousness and your awareness, and then return to the breathing anchor time after time after time, moment by moment. You're becoming stronger. In using your objective observation of thoughts as a tool for healing, making sure you're very kind and patient with yourself, even if you have to start again 100 times. It's okay. This is what the training is all about. And after all, you're fighting for yourself, and this training is important. Remember that each time you notice you've wondered, it's a magical moment of celebration, of awareness. A moment where you've woken up from a distraction that once ruled your life. It's a moment of choice that you can become the victor of. and no longer the victim. So when you catch yourself having wandered off, you're succeeding in the practice, just as you're succeeding when you manage to stay with the breath. So ask yourself, what's happening now? What are you thinking? Just note this and guide your awareness back to the sensation of the breath in the body, over and over again. And now gently begin to bring the breathing anchor practice to a close. Open your eyes. Crack a smile if you'd like. Capture the moment around you. You are alive. Your one soul signature is here on this planet today. You are not your thoughts, but you can become a key integration of your thoughts. Become aware of the sounds around you, inside and outside of the room. Feel your whole body and gradually, gently begin to move. Take a moment to appreciate yourself, making sure you give yourself time to make a smooth transition from the breathing anchor practice to whatever you're doing next. And remember that this practice will bring you closer to alignment with your soul and your heart and your mind, to show your inner light and to be in touch and aligned with who you are.